Hey guys, Miss Pulver here today, and for this lesson we'll be learning how to depict between fact and opinion. So these two concepts, they go hand in hand, and they're what I would call relatives to each other, whereas they're often brought up in the same circumstances and the same events, however they are very different from each other. So I would categorize them as antonyms, so to speak. So a fact. A fact is a statement that can be proven true. It's backed up by researched information, and you cannot change a fact, because that is that. An opinion is a statement that describes how someone feels or thinks. So unlike a fact, an opinion is driven by emotion and personal feelings. So let's take a look at some key language. And what I mean by language here, it means that these are terms that can help you choose whether a statement is opinion or fact. So these 5 terms will help you believe it is an opinion statement. For example, if you ever hear I prefer sandals to shoes. In my opinion, I like going to the movies rather than watching Netflix. I believe that dogs are better than cats. Now those are all opinionated sentences. None of them are backed up by true information. They're all driven by what I personally believe in. And those are just examples. I might not personally believe in that. I just came up with those examples on the spot. So the last 2 indicators are kind of tricky because they don't use something called I language. Now I language is when you use the words my, I, or me, anything that, or myself, any word that straight up can be identified with belonging to me. So let's take a look at the last 2. So everyone should. There really isn't I language. It's not saying I believe everyone should. It's just everyone should. For example, everyone should try grape soda. Now that's based off my belief that I believe grape soda is really good. However, saying that everyone should try grape soda is kind of not a true statement, because not everyone might like grape soda, or not everyone would want to try grape soda. The best thing, for example, about going outside is that you get to feel the sun on your face. So that's what I believe the best thing is about going outside. However, someone next to me may say, okay, well, the best thing about going outside is feeling the grass on your feet. See how it changed? So that sentence started the same, the best thing I feel and the best thing that person feels. The same kind of sentence starter, however, they're both separate opinions, or they represent 2 different thinkings, essentially. So let's take a look at an example, and then I'll show you one. Fact, apples grow on trees. There's no question about that. We all know where apples grow from, and it's based off observation and research, but mainly we can just go to any apple orchard and see that it grows on trees. It doesn't grow from the ground, it doesn't fall out of the sky, it grows on trees. We know that. Opinion, apples are delicious. Although they can be delicious to some people, I'm sure there's millions of people who don't like the taste of apples, and maybe they find them too sour. But if I say apples are delicious, that's not a fact, because like I said before, not everyone might believe that apples are delicious. People might think apples are disgusting. So let's put this to the test. I have a little slice of apple here, and I have Ozzy, my helper. We're going to see if Ozzy's opinion on apples are fact, or let's just see what his opinion on apples are. Ready? You want an apple? Ooh, yes. Go. Oh. So he's liking it, he's liking it, he's liking it. And ew. Okay, so Ozzy spit out the apple. So I can probably tell that Ozzy does not think apples are delicious, and that's his opinion. He thinks apples are disgusting. So that's going to wrap up this video on fact and opinion. So I'm going to be in the kitchen now, feeding Ozzy some real dog treats, and which he thinks are very delicious. Bye!